Hey, my name is Philip Brady. I'm a leadership and executive coach, and I've been invited by your gym to share some simple tips, hopefully tactical and useful and relevant to you around building a bulletproof routine. One of the reasons why it's important is because until you schedule the things that are important to you in your calendar, they will be at the mercy of everybody else. If you don't dictate and decide what is important to you, you will be at the mercy of everybody else and their wants and expectations of you instead. And Robin Sharma, an amazing kind of leadership and executive coach, he talks about the things that get scheduled are the things that get done. And so building these things into your schedule make a massive difference. Some of the benefits as well around just creating structure, some kind of form of structure for your week, for your month, for your quarter ahead will eliminate chaos. It'll save you the time of trying to remember stuff, trying to think about when you're doing what. It will instill good habits because, again, you can put them into your schedule and your routine. It'll remove the opportunity for less optimal habits or habits that hold you back so that they're not going to be able to be there because your new habits are in the calendar. They'll also help you develop skills. So if you're doing the same thing and it's scheduled and it's a ritual or a routine that's kind of regularly happening, you're going to develop competence and skill at that thing. The other thing is the things that you've said are important to you, you're actually going to get them done because they're in your calendar. So that actually builds momentum. And from momentum and progress and skill development, you will develop more confidence. And that's really some of the benefits of having routine. Jocko Willink would say, discipline equals freedom, and the discipline to create a routine that you can stick to as much as possible, and I'll explain that later, makes a massive difference and will give you the freedom from having to worry about forgetting stuff or not doing what you should be doing, all that kind of stuff. The impact if you don't have a routine is life and the chaos of life will show up and it will blow you, and you will be at the mercy of the waves of stuff or people that are going to come at you. So until we kind of lock in a routine or a ritual around certain things that are important to you, well, then again, life is going to just sway that an awful lot and it'll be out of your control. We want a little bit of order so that we can navigate the chaos, and the order will come from creating these routines. So some simple things that you can do. One, again, really simple, but really useful. Plan your week on a Sunday. If you have loved ones or family members that you need to share some of these things and find out what's going on for them, that will also be really useful. Do this ahead of time as often as possible and be intentional. Place in the things that are important to you, like your priorities. What does that look like for you? If they're not in your schedule, they're not important, so they won't happen or they're less likely to happen. The other thing, again, is break it down to 1%. What are the small 1%, which is 15 minutes, into your day? What are the things that will be there? How can you put them into a routine or schedule so that you just get them done? And they will take you closer to the things that you care about and the things that you want more of in your life. And they're going to take you closer to some of your goals. The other thing is life will happen. Your routine will be pushed up against. It is a given. But until that happens, and when it happens, it's an opportunity not to get derailed and go back to the past or go back to the things that you wanted to you wanted to get away from. Just use it as an opportunity to begin again. In every moment, you have the opportunity to begin again. Don't beat yourself up. It's feedback, not failure. This is an opportunity to begin again. And when you're thinking about building a routine that you can stick to, that again is going to take you closer to your goals, plan for what could trip you up. What is it that might go wrong in your week? Maybe if you have kids, kids could be sick from school. Maybe you could get, I don't want to say a flat tire, but I mean, think of the things, right? If your kid is sick at school, what's the routine that you run? If you think of those things ahead of time, you can, instead of reacting, which is not always optimal, you can respond to it. Like, if I have to go in the car, I'll bring a bottle of water so that I can make sure to drink more water. If I have to skip a gym routine, I'll do 5 press-ups before or when I wake up first thing. All those kind of things are small little redirections rather than being derailed when things in life happens. They're an opportunity to begin again and keep up the momentum and keep up the sense of progress that you will make from having some kind of a routine. So the invitation again, hopefully it's useful from each of these sessions, is what's your 1%? What's the 15 minutes a day that you will spend carved out towards the future that you want more of? I'd love to know. I hope this has been helpful. I'm Philip Brady. My business is Vitamin P Coaching, and I'd look forward to seeing you in the next video.